Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what are the activities you should do on your visit to Jerusalem in Israel. Introduction. Ever wondered what it feels like walking in the footsteps of legends? No, I'm not hinting at a Beatles reunion concert. I'm talking about something more spiritual, more historical. Welcome to Jerusalem, pal. The city where you can overhear divine whispers in the wind, where every stone vibing on a wavelength by echoes of ages past. I swear, it's not just the jet lag talking. Now, why should you set your GPS to the Holy Land, you ask? Well, aside from the fact that it's the perfect way to freak out your overly anxious mother, Jerusalem is a cornucopia of cultural richness, a crossroads where centuries intertwine, and the line between the past and the present is blurrier than a squinting, nearsighted gerbil. So, lace up your most comfortable sandals because you won't be sitting around. Jerusalem isn't just a place to observe, it's a city to experience and taste. Yeah, it's all kosher. Religious attractions. All right, buckle up, Sherlock. Let's dive into the whirlpool of history, religion, and some seriously captivating architecture. We are about to witness the most sacred showdown on earth: Western Wall, Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Dome of the Rock. Quite a triad of transcendence, isn't it? First on our grand tour, the Western Wall. Known as the Divine Dressing Room, this is where God supposedly changes his holy garb. I mean, he has to dress to impress too, right? Jokes apart, it's significant for Jews across the globe, not just because of the wall's historical and religious gravity, but majorly because you can slip your secret wishes into the crevices. No, I'm not kidding. Next up, we have the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Christian brothers and sisters' snazzy showstopper. It packs a lot in: Christ's crucifixion, burial, and resurrection. It's like a box set of a divine drama series. You could say it's crucificial to your journey, pun absolutely intended. Finally, we've arrived at the Dome of the Rock, where things really kick up a notch. This imposing golden roof structure is graced by both Muslims and Travel Channel presenters. According to Islamic belief, it's the spot where Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from. And according to travelogues, it's the spot that makes for fantastic Instagram stories. So, what's left unexplored? Squeeze in this sacred triangle into your travel diary, and you've got a spiritual hat trick. Yes, you can thank me later. Now grab a bottle of water and put on your explorer hat as we move on to some electrifying cultural experiences next. Get set to immerse yourself into the very soul of Jerusalem. Cultural experiences. Culture, that stuff that makes your brain do a little dance of appreciation while your heart puffs up with pride, trying to claim a bit of it for itself. Let's dive right into the artsy deliciousness that is Jerusalem. So you've been roaming around the fascinating old city quarters, admiring the mix of diverse cultures huddled together. Tight alleyways never felt so intriguing, right? It's like walking through a time warp, seeing the world's big three religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, throw a divine party together. I mean, who wouldn't want an invite to that shindig? Anyway, if your hunger for Jerusalem's cultural cuisine isn't satiated yet, let me direct you to the Israel Museum. Not just any ordinary museum, you'll find a tantalizing smorgasbord of ancient artifacts, including the ever-elusive Dead Sea Scrolls. Oh, fancy. Take your time wandering its halls. There's a lot to digest. Speaking of stuff that leaves you in awe, Yad Vashem is another must-experience cultural destination. Be warned, it's the Holocaust Memorial, so you'll need to bring tissues for your inevitable tears. Don't worry, I won't judge. It's a moving tribute to the millions who suffered during one of humanity's darkest moments, and it'll leave you feeling touched and inspired. So, there you have it. A culturally rich experience that will leave your heartstrings thoroughly plucked and your brain absolutely danced out. Enough culture for now? Nah, I knew it wasn't. Foodie adventures. Ever wondered how many pickles you could buy for a shekel? No? Then obviously you've yet to adventure into the chaotic charm of Mahan Yehuda Market. It's a sort of culinary candy land, but instead of gumdrop mountains, you have hills of chilies, and instead of lollipop woods, it's sap-laden baklava trees. And I'm pretty sure that skittish gingerbread character is just a mustachioed vendor selling dried fruit. A trip here without tasting falafel is like watching The Bachelor and not questioning your life choices. It quote s just not done. While you're at it, get your hands and face, looking at the size of these things, on a juicy shawarma dripping with tahini. Also, for dessert, There's the sweet sin disguised as halva. It's basically a honey sesame conspiracy against your diet plans. While you're licking tahini off your fingers, why not mosey over to the local restaurants? At Etzel Ziona, which loosely translates to taste adventure, the hummus holds dominion. And then there's Chakra, where the menu changes daily, ensuring you never get bored. Now, if only they could implement that concept into the lengthy product presentations at work. Well, the only thing constant about Jerusalem is its ability to surprise you at every turn, quite literally. So let's get cracks in our necks, not our phones, from looking down all the time. Happy munching, scenic day trips. Oh, fancy a scenic escape from the city vibes? Buckle up, adventure seekers, because these day trips will leave you awestruck. First off, the Dead Sea, a salty sensation that needs no introduction. Float like a carefree jellyfish in its magical waters, and snap Instagram-worthy photos for proof, because pics or it didn't happen, right? Slather on that mineral-rich mud and enjoy a DIY spa day au naturel. Next up, Masada, that desert fortress still standing tall after centuries. Channel your adventurous spirit while hiking up to the top. Trust me, the jaw-dropping views make the sweaty journey more than worth it. Imagine even clearer skies than your ex's lying eyes. Ready to mingle with some local wildlife? Ein Getty's your go-to spot. Chase waterfalls, splash around in refreshing pools, and mingle with the resident ibex and hyrax. Warning, cuteness overload guaranteed. Last but not least, embark on a Bethlehem pilgrimage to see where it all began. Wander the charming streets in the footsteps of Jesus, and stock up on those holy souvenirs for Aunt Marge. No one's judging. In short, don't limit your Jerusalem experience to the city streets. Let these scenic day trips make your wanderlust dreams come true. Unwind in nature, ready to give your buzzing inner-city senses a break and unwind a bit. We've got just the green spots, and boy, are they a breath of fresh air. Welcome to the Jerusalem Botanical Gardens, a sprawling emerald paradise with over 6,000 floral species. Imagine traipsing through forests of Africa, Australia, Europe, alongside the enchanting river of flowers. All in a Friday's stroll, right? Oh, and try not to photobomb a wedding photo shoot. These gardens are a go-to spot for them. Next, head towards the heavens, or as close as you can get without a spaceship to the Mount of Olives. No olives, though, just gallons of history marinated with mesmerizing panoramas of the old city. Dust off those biblical lessons you learnt in Sunday school because Jesus apparently walked here. Fancy a little national park action? Swing by Ein Hamed, where you can go from a picnic under terebinth trees to ancient fort exploration, local events and AMP sports. FOMO peaking? Fear not, Jerusalem's got more excitement in store. Head on over to the Jerusalem Festival of Light for a literally lit-up experience. There's nothing quite like watching your beloved city turn into a magical blend of light and colors. Also, do you even Jerusalem if you don't catch a game at the Teddy Stadium? Go on, join the local fanatics and cheer on the local soccer teams. No hard goals here. Up for a slam dunk? The Pies Arena will have you dribbling with delight as basketball fever takes over. Bottom line, Jerusalem's a sport for all seasons. Conclusion. Ah, Jerusalem, the city that whispers ancient tales and lures you into its mystifying embrace. Like the secret ingredient in your grandma's soup, it's hard to pinpoint the exact charm of the place. It could be the millennia-old walls, the aroma of spices wafting from every corner, or perhaps the belly discovering a new love for falafel. Remember, in Jerusalem, every stone has a story to spill, every alley a mystery to uncover. Don't leave them hanging. And if you fear getting lost in the labyrinth, well, that's the best part. Because if not in Jerusalem, where else would you want to lose your way, only to find yourself? So strap up those well-worn Birkenstocks, shoo away the travel blues, and say shalom to the Holy Land. Go ahead, Jerusalem awaits you, with open arms and endless hummus. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with all your friends and your family. See you for the next video.